It's Monica Davis with @monicasplace.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Woodstock, Georgia. Good afternoon. Hello, Tanya. I'm going, hey, Charlene. Hi, you guys. Let me find myself on my iPad and I'm going to share it over to my little group. Let's see. 1 second. All right. Hey, Connie. Let me pull myself up. Hopefully I can see everybody. It is Monday. Hello, hello. All right, I got it on my iPad. I've got you on my phone. It's a bright day out, so the windows are open. Hopefully I have enough light in this room. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I did. It was my birthday on Friday. So I tried not to do I tried not to do any work on Friday. Thursday night I got to see my brother and we had dinner. Hello, Maureen. So we had dinner with my brother Thursday night. I had seen my parents about a week or two ago when it was my mom's birthday. So I didn't see them again for my birthday, but I talked to them on the phone Saturday morning or Friday morning, and then I went to lunch with a friend. We walked and went and sat outside on a patio for lunch. Hello, Mary. And then we walked back to our cars and talked a while, so it was nice to visit with Harmony. And then in the evening we went to dinner. Hey, Margie. I hope you're feeling all right, Margie. I think you had surgery the other day, so I hope you're doing okay and recovering quickly. But we had dinner, we had drinks and dessert, and then Friday night we got to talk to all 3 boys on the video. We use Facebook Portal to talk to the boys, and it's on our TV. It's really cool. So it's a little thing that sits in front of our TV, and we can call them through, basically it's through Messenger that we're calling them. And then they all show up on our big TV screen. So, and then the camera like follows us around the room so we can sit on the sofa and it zooms in and out. So it's called Facebook Portal for TV is the one that we have now. They gave us that for Christmas. Hi, Jane. I think I'm catching you guys. So we did that, and then Saturday morning I had Zoom time with my Pause team, and then I did Zoom crafting with my friend Cindy, and then Saturday night we did a video happy hour with my friend Kay and her husband Steve. So we had a busy weekend. Hey, Sandy. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining. And I got birthday cards in the mail. Let's see, I'll show you some of those. This one was from Becky with the pretty wild rose. Let me move these down. This one is from Shelly. Thank you, Shelly. I don't think I saw you on here yet. Sometimes Shelly watches live. This one is from Carol, and here's one from my friend Hillary. Hello. This one's from my mom. She stamped and did a little bit of watercoloring. She's not a stamper, so I'm always excited to get one from her. This one is from Mickey. Fun and bright. This one's from Mary. Really pretty. I love these poppy dyes and the layering, all the layering in that. And then the bluebirds, this one's from Eileen. And Eileen's birthday is the day after mine. So we are close. And this one's from Kara, and Kara and I are birthday twins. She's got the same birthday. She's using the Hey Birthday Chick. And then this card is from my friend Cindy. She works for Stampin' Up. She makes a lot of the cards and samples that you see in the catalogs. So she used to live around the corner from me, and she got a job at Stampin' Up. Really exciting. And then this one is from Cindy, using the Cindy Oberlin. This one is using the butterfly, the new butterfly stuff, which I'm going to show you today. So, oh, I see my mom joined, and Maureen is there. Hello, everybody. All right, so those were all my birthday cards. And then today I'm showing you the new Butterfly Bouquet products. So it's a stamp set, a set of dies, a paper pack, and specialty paper. And we're also going to talk about the in colors. So every year we get 5 new in colors, which means every year we have 5 in colors that go away. So we're talking about the ones that are going to go away. So I am going to turn my camera down so we can get busy. Hold tight while I move this down. Okay. Hold on. All right. Hopefully now I'm in here and straight. Okay, so we have our 2019-2021 in colors. And it's these 5 colors. It's Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, Pretty Peacock, Seaside Spray, and Purple Posy. So these 5 colors are going to be retiring in April. Well, I think you have until May 3rd. Anyway, they're about to go. So if you have these colors and you love these colors, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure you have the cardstock that you want. Make sure you have refills for your ink pads and any other accessories that are in these colors. They tend to sell out quickly, and the retiring list will be coming out later this month, before the end of March. But we know these will be on the retiring list, and anything that has these colors in it, so any ribbons, any designer papers, anything with these colors will retire, and they'll sell out fast. The things that sell out usually the quickest are the cardstock and the ink refills, and then the ink pads. So if you already have an ink pad, make sure you've got a refill for it. And I will tell you, I checked the inventory report this morning. So the Seaside Spray, which I really love, this is probably my favorite of these 5. It's this pale blue, and I've been using it a lot lately. The ink pad, the refill and the cardstock are already on back order right now. So I'm assuming they're going to get some more in, but it doesn't have an expected date. But hopefully cardstock and ink is made there in Utah, so hopefully they will refill that. Low inventory, the ink pads are on low inventory for all 4 of these colors. The refills are on low inventory for Rococo Rose and Terracotta Tile. And the Rococo Rose Stampin' Blends are also on low inventory. So hopefully they will be able to fill those back up a little before they go away. But you've got, these are kind of the products. Rococo Rose has the cardstock, the ink pad, the refill, the Stampin' Blends, and then the marker pack comes with all 5 colors. There is not a ink pad for Purple Posy. That was the ink color. It is just so light, and it had a quality issue that they could not get the manufacturer to resolve. So the color in the ink would change. It wouldn't stay the color it was supposed to. So we never really released that to the public. I guess I'm there. I keep seeing the same names popping up that you're watching, so I don't know if that means I'm going in and out or you guys are going in and out. But you've got Stampin' Blends. So Purple Posy, there's not ink, but there's blends and there's a marker and there's cardstock. I'm just trying to move all this out of my way. All right, let's move this out of the way. And then you've got accessories. You've got these cute little butterfly gems that come in all 5 colors. You've got the designer paper pack. I've used all my Purple Posy sheets, so I don't have those to show you, but they are there. Seaside Spray. That's all the paper. So anyway, be sure to order that now before they're gone, so you don't miss those. Alrighty. Okay, I have a project for you using those colors. Let me grab out. Let's see, I don't know what order to do. Yeah, for some reason Facebook keeps telling me the same people are watching, like I don't know why it's repeating that. But I'm glad you're still watching. So, all right. I am getting, oops. Okay, these are the cards I'm going to show you. So I did these cards to show the in colors. So Pretty Peacock, Seaside Spray, Purple Posy. The ink is not Purple Posy, the ink is Highland Heather. Now if you want it to be lighter, you could take the Highland Heather and stamp it first on scratch paper and then on your cardstock, and it would be lighter and closer to the actual Purple Posy. And then I've got Rococo Rose and the Terracotta Tile. So these use the new Butterfly Bouquet. The repeating has been going on for several weeks. Okay, I guess I haven't noticed it before, but it just says, it's just telling me who's watching over and over again. I guess that just means people are still there. So these are the in colors. That's Magnolia coughing. She's been coughing a lot today. I don't know, it sounds like she's got a hairball or something, but hopefully she'll lay back down. So these are the 5 in colors, but I paired it with the new Butterfly stamp set and dies, and this is the new specialty paper. So let me move these out of the way. I'm going to show you the butterfly stuff real fast, and then we'll start making the cards. So it has a stamp set called Butterfly Brilliance and a set of dies, and I made this chart to show you all the dies, so because you get a bunch of them. Oh Magnolia, she's just coughing away. So here are all the dies. So you've got the detailed pieces, which are these. You've got this guy. This is one big die, and it goes over the stamp set. And in the stamp is one big stamp. It stamps all 6 butterflies at once. And then you can cut them all at once. So that's what that does. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. And then you've got some supporting dies. You've got these two little bitty butterflies. You've got this brick. So that's the negative, that's the positive little bits of bricks. And then you've got like little scattered dots and this little crosshatch kind of background. So those are the dies, and these guys match up. Like this detailed one matches up with that, and this one matches up with that. So you could layer the detailed ones on top of your stamped ones, or just on top of solid versions of that. So see how those match. You'll see how I did it on my card. So I took the detailed one and the solid one and layered them together on here. I'll show you that. All right, let me move all of these out of the way. Well, I'm gonna keep that. I just need a bigger table, I think. Where can I put this so I don't lose it? There's also the specialty or the designer series paper, which is a 6x6 pack of paper. It is called Butterfly Bijou, B-I-J-O-U, Bijou. So it's double-sided, it's 6x6, and this sheet right here matches up to the dies, so you can cut these 6 butterflies out with this die, and then you could come back and cut these and do, you know, little edges, the little partial butterflies on the sides. You just have to look where they match up. So that green one matches up right there. That yellow one is this one. The blue one over here, there's the blue one. So just cut these off if you want to have die cut little pieces. So we're going to use that in a minute. That's the paper. And then, whoops, this is the specialty paper, and it is a wood. It's like a wood grain. It even has kind of texture in it like wood. It's pretty thin. So it's a specialty wood grain type of paper. So that's that. All right, now let me move this. And then here's the stamp set. Let me show you the stamp. So it's one big stamp. So you stamp the whole thing at one time, and then you could cut the whole thing, cut them all out at one time. And I'm going to show you that as I make these cards. So let's slide a few things out of my way. All right, the first card we're going to make is this one. And I am using Very Vanilla cardstock, thick Very Vanilla cardstock as the base of my card. And it's 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4.25. So there's that. Then I've cut myself a layer of the Terracotta Tile is the one I'm using. This is 4 inches by 5.25. And this is a big stamp. This stamp is actually larger than the front of our normal cards. So I am just going to take my cardstock and kind of center it underneath here. I just want to cover it up. I'm trying to create this background using the same color ink as my cardstock. So we're just gonna, this stamp, because it's so big, works best with the Stamparatus. And because it's rubber, you don't need the extra pad underneath there. Alright, I've got my cardstock under there, and then I'm just going to lay this down, and I'm going to press across all these butterflies. And then if there's any spots that I don't think I pressed, as long as my paper doesn't move, I can press again. I could ink again if I wanted to. You just have to make sure it didn't move, is all. Normally I would use a magnet, but since that stamp is so big, there wasn't really a place to put the magnet, so I just kind of cross my fingers that it doesn't move. Or you could draw yourself like a box on that grid paper so you would know where to put it back. Or if you line everything up in the corner, then you can always know it needs to go in the corner. But mine looks good, so I am going to clean this because we're going to use it again in a minute in a different color. So I just have my chamois. It's just wet with water, and I have cut a chamois in half. I'm just going to wipe. I think I'm shaking my camera. One day I'll have a different setup that will eliminate some of these problems. All right. So let's move this out of the way. Alright, I'm just gluing this flat down on the back here. And I like to use my glue. You could use Stampin' Seal, Seal Plus, if you still have Snail or Fast Fuse, whatever your favorite adhesive is. This happens to be my go-to. And then I've cut a little 3-inch, this is 3 inches by 3/4 inch strip of that specialty wood grained paper. And that is just going to get, I'm just picking a spot here between my butterflies and gluing that down. A little shaking doesn't hurt your image or us. Okay. Yeah, it's like I need the camera stand to be on a different surface than the one I'm working on so that it doesn't shake when I like punch or do different things. But it is what it is. We do the best we can. All right, I've got the stamp set I'm using for this card is called Happy Thoughts, and I'm using the thank you. And this one also has greetings, these big greetings that you could put on the inside. So you could say thank you, and then on the inside, the little things you do so well and so often make a big difference to so many people. So I'm doing a thank you. There we go. And that Terracotta Tile ink. Clean that. So when I was making the samples yesterday with all the colors, you know, every time I change colors, I clean everything. All right, now I have that. Oh no, do I not have my little butterfly? Uh-oh, I think I'm missing a little butterfly. Let me see if it's in my other bucket. symmetrical he is. Maybe. Nope, it's not even the same butterfly. Alright, well, we're going to improvise because I don't even have my big die cutting machine down here to die cut another one for you. That wasn't thought out very well. This is just going to go here. I'm going to overlap that. Well, we're just going to do the magic of video, unless it's hiding. I've lost my butterfly layer. So I would poke all of these bits out and then glue him to the vanilla one and add that on. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to splatter. I've already glued these on. Alright, well, let me show you the splattering. Now it's going to get on my... I've shown you this before. If I can get my card just lay flat. So I would have done it before I glued that down, but I already glued it. So I take my fat end, the paint end of the marker, and I flick it like that, and it adds that splatter. Since I'd already glued it down, now I have some on the front of that. But I've messed this card up anyway, so who knows. So you can see how I finished it. I would add this one plain, but the reason I didn't was because he blends, since it's the same color as the background, he just blends in there so much. And I still need to pull out all the little bits anyway. So we will just pretend through the magic of television or video or Facebook Live that this card is now finished. And I added pearls. So I'll have to finish him later when I can find my butterfly. Alright. So just finished that with some pearls. Yeah, he flew away. I don't know where he went, but it is what it is. So let's move on to our other card. But here, let me just show you these again. Terracotta Tile, Rococo Rose, Purple Posy, Seaside Spray, and the Pretty Peacock. Which color is your favorite? I like the Terracotta Tile. I actually like them all. Seaside Spray, I think, is my favorite color of these 5. But the Pretty Peacock is also really nice. They're all pretty. So that's those 5. Now I got another card for you. Let me move, and you just repeat that same process on all 5 cards, changing your ink. Alrighty. Next, we're making, let me grab some supplies out. Hopefully, I did not lose the pieces for this card. Yeah, Pretty Peacock and Seaside Spray are very nice. Alrighty, so this time, we're going to make this card right here. So I am using Calypso Coral. I guess I could have done it as well in the Terracotta Tile. So Calypso Coral, So Saffron, and Crumb Cake, and this is the designer paper, one of the pieces, and I've cut this to 5.5 by 4 inches. So I have that. I've cut myself a piece of crumb cake cardstock and emboss it with that 3D brick embossing folder. I love this folder. So this piece is 3.5 inches by 2 inches. So there's that. I have some vanilla cardstock, which I'm going to do my butterfly and my words with. I'll show you that in just a second. I've also cut out 2 of these detailed butterflies in So Saffron. So I have those. The Happy Day, that is from the Itty Bitty Birthday stamp set, is what I'm using. I was going to use the big Happy Birthday from that other one, but I decided it was too big. It covered up too much of my butterfly. So that was why I changed my mind. And I'm using the Memento ink. Maybe. So this is just going to go on a little strip of Fairy Vanilla, and I'm just going to snip it. It's a little 1/2 inch piece, and I'm just going to cut it right on either side because I don't want too much of it to cover up my butterfly. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to do this, how I did my butterfly. So you can get a big piece of vanilla, stamp or ink the whole thing, stamp all the butterflies, and cut them all out, and then just save your extra butterflies for something else. So this one is on my card. Or you can stamp and make yourself this template. So that's what I have here is I have this template. I've got my stamp lined up so it stamps inside, and now I have blank pieces, so you could cut blanks. This one you could use the magnet. I could use the magnet. Let's see if I can get the magnet. Yeah. So I've got this kind of lined up. Hopefully it lines up. And the way to see if you've lined it up is to do this. I'm going to show you. You can save your template, but this is how you line it up. You're going to ink this up. I probably should have gotten a clean piece of grid paper. You're gonna stamp it down. It doesn't need to be perfect. You're just trying to get an idea of where your butterflies are. Then you're going to line up your template. And hold it down with the magnet. So I can see where it's going to be, and now I can put my blank one in there. And now I can only ink the one that I need. So I can clean all these off. And the one I'm using is this one. So if you don't want to stamp them all, so there, that gives me just the one that I need. And I could make, so if I were making a bunch of these cards and I just needed that one, I could just cut myself a bunch of blanks. Or you could do the whole set. If you want to keep cutting the whole set, you could do that, but you'd have to always line it up after you stamp it. And I can clean that off. So this same concept works with that many messages stamp set and die that's in the mini catalog. You could do the same thing and set that up for you. Set the template up. Alright, let me move that. So now I'm going to color this butterfly with Stampin' Blends. I've got my Calypso Coral, light and dark, and then I've got So Saffron, light and dark. And I did the dark Calypso Coral here in the center. I'm going to add a little bit of dark. I didn't do that on the first one. All these dark spots. Then I'm using the light Calypso Coral where these little gray dots are on the bottom of the wings, and just right here on these top wings. I'm going to come back in and blend it all together, so I'm not really worrying about these being perfect. I just want them to have some color. Then I'm coming in with my dark So Saffron, and I'm going to blend. I'm kind of going right over that light Calypso Coral, and then I'm taking it further out to the end of here. So it's kind of creating almost like a peachy, fairly peachy color when I mix the two together. And on these upper wings, whoops, I am going with the dark So Saffron, and then I'm going to finish all of it with the light color So Saffron. So you can pick whatever colors you like for your butterfly. I always see a lot of the yellow. We have a lot of those yellow ones around here. Yellow and orange. So there, just kind of quick. Real quick coloring with the Stampin' Blends. Alright, so let's put this card together. This is going on the front. There's no edge on the top and bottom. There's only the edge on the two sides. Down. I'm going to glue this brick piece down. Hope you guys are still there. I'm not seeing any comments anymore. think I'm still there. We're gonna put this guy down. And then I'm gonna tuck these two detailed butterflies underneath here. So one's right there. And one is going right under here. I'm still alive. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Elizabeth. All right, yeah, thank you. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not seeing any more comments. Maybe I disappeared. You never know with Facebook Live if you're, you know, from one day to the next, things go weird. So I'm glad you guys. So here is, this guy's just going here with dimensionals, and then I've got the little happy day. And I'm going to put a dimensional under the side where the happy is, and under this side where the day is, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, because that butterfly's already been popped up. So that's going to go there. And by the way, anybody have a birthday coming up? I'm going to send this card to somebody. Last week, the birthdays were me and several people on my team, but nobody from my live. So who has the next birthday, I wonder? These are the sequins. They're called the Artisan Bloom Adhesive Backed Sequins. So I got the ones that are kind of the yellow and the peachy color. And let's see if I can find my take your pick tool is missing. Alright, I don't see it. So we're just going to have to use paper snips. We're going to pop a few of these. On here. So if somebody's got a birthday coming up, actually I know what, Margie, I'm going to send it to you. Wishing you a happy day and a quick recovery. Since I don't see anyone saying their birthdays soon. Alright, here we go. Let's fold that down. So there's that one. Now I could have used any of these butterflies. Some of these, that one's a little bigger. I could have used two little ones. The big one. And that one. Yep, this is the paper from the suite. So you've got these 6 pieces. So I used this one for this card, but you could do the same card if you like pink, more pink colors. You could do with the pinks. You could do a more solid Bermuda Bay. You could do it with the little butterflies. Here's a more green in Bermuda. That one's all coral. Or you can add the butterflies like this. Look, they're flying through the clouds. So lots of, and then this one has like the rainbow on the back, but I want to use the front of this, so I didn't want to use the back. And then that one also has like a rainbow of butterflies. So yep, so that's the paper. There's all my butterflies. Let me move that. Alright, I'm going to bring these back in. So I've made that one, and then we've got these guys. So that's what we've got today. The in color, retiring in colors, and the new Butterfly Bouquet with the stamp set, the dies, the paper. That's the specialty paper, the designer paper, the stamp set, and the dies. Hope you guys like those. Cards, host code for this month is B67RK2XW. I still need to buy ink for my printer. I'm going this afternoon to go get ink, and I'll reprint my little thing. So if you order from me this month online, a $40 order or more, you get the tutorial bundle. Which includes 15 tutorials, and this month I think it's spring. See, my printer ran out of ink, so it didn't tell me. I don't have my notes. Hello Spring, I think, is our theme. I've forgotten already. And then $50 or more orders, I'm going to send you a little surprise in the mail. I don't know what it is yet, but it will be something fun. You've got the Butterfly Brilliance. Let's see. Where's my info? So this is available now through May the 3rd, the butterfly stuff. The stamp set and the dies will continue on into our new annual catalog. But the designer paper, the little 6x6 paper, and the specialty paper are only available now for March and April. So if you want those, you want to get those now, and they're while supplies last. I think that was all I needed to tell you today. So I hope you like those cards, and have fun. It's actually a really nice spring day today. So I will see you guys next week on Monday, same time, noon Eastern time. Have a great week, you guys. Bye.